In this video, we're going to be discussing how to create a new page in the WordPress backend. So I just logged in here, and you see the dashboard as you saw in the last video. Now we're going to go to Pages. This is where all of the pages will be stored, all that information. You can see here, this is just the dojo, so there aren't a lot of pages here right now. You'll probably see more by the time you log in. And you'll notice here that these ones, I can only view them. It doesn't allow me to actually click on and go to those pages. That's because those are other people's pages. It's just a safeguard so that you can't get into their pages and edit their stuff. So we're going to go ahead and create a new page. This can be done a couple of ways. There's the Pages Here tab. You can go Add New there. There's also within the Pages page the Add New button. And at the top there is a New Page button. So we're just going to go ahead and do that one. Doesn't matter. They're all going to take you to the same place. And this will bring you into the page editing backend. So pretty straightforward stuff here. Add a new page, enter title here. So we're just going to say this is a test dojo page. Okay. And so that's our title there. And we're going to actually go ahead and just publish this so you can see how this looks in the back end. So over here to your right, you'll see publish. It's got status draft. That's where you can change it if you want to just save it as a draft so it doesn't go live. Perhaps you have somebody who needs to look over it. You can go ahead and save that as a draft. They can look over it and then push it to a live thing. Visibility, again, you can edit that so it's not visible publicly. That's if you're working on a page that isn't ready to be live yet, you still want to work on and don't want the public to see. That's where you see that. Publish immediately. That's if you hit publish, it'll publish immediately. Search engine optimization, that'll come up later as we build the page. You'll see it kind of progress. So we're going to go ahead and just publish this page. I know it doesn't really have any content in it, but it has the title here so you can at least see what we're working with there. After you've hit publish page, you'll see page published, and you can hit view page. There's also a tab that's added at the top when you're editing a page that you have control of, and that is the view page tab. So we're going to go ahead and click that. I'm going to open that in a new tab here. Okay, so you see our title there filled in very nicely. Also, the breadcrumbs at the top will fill in automatically. You see this basically says it's home, and this is a parent page, so there are no pages before it, so it shows up first. We'll get into hierarchy later as we kind of discuss that. So we're going to go back. I just want to point out one more thing too. When you're in a page itself and you're logged in, you can just go up here and hit edit page, and that'll bring you right back to that page's back end. So that's really useful, so you don't have to try to track down your pages. Once we get a lot of pages, it might be harder to kind of find them. There's a search function, but sometimes it might just be easier to go to the actual page itself in the front end, find it there, and then go edit the page, and it'll take you right back there. So just there are lots of different ways to skin a cat with WordPress, and just being aware of those will make your life easier. Okay, so we have our title in there, and that is obviously transferred over nicely here. All the formatting is taken care of, so you just need to type your text in there and it goes over there. Now we're going to get down here. We'll skip this for right now. We'll come back to that. This is your content area. So this is what's going to fill this portion of the page. So you can just see here. I'm just gonna. Okay. We're going to update that. I'm just going to refresh this page so you can kind of see how that works. Bam, content there. So that's really easy. So when you're going back and you're looking for the actual content that's in this area here, excuse me, that's where you'll find it here. It's right there. So we're just going to kind of move along here, touch on all these different areas. Categories here. This is probably, of all the configurations that you'll do when you create a new page, this one right here is the most important. This basically defines not only where your page kind of fits within the hierarchy of everything, but this will determine your access level to it. So essentially, if I were to click admissions for this page, that means that anyone who has the admissions essentially login credentials has access to that page now. So you want to pay very close attention to this and obviously get your respective section and be clicking that so that you have access to it. So right now it's not a big deal. It's just kind of a test thing, but I just want you guys to be aware of that when you're actually working on these pages, that this is going to be the most important thing. Because if you create a page and you only have access to, say, admissions pages, and you don't click that admissions thing, that page is going to be saved, but you're not going to have access to it. So that'll be kind of a pain. I can fix that for you, but it's just easy to get that right off the bat and get it right. It'll save us both a lot of time. So be aware of that. That's what these are. These categories here is basically to determine how you can access these pages and who can access these pages. Very important stuff. Okay. Page attributes here. Parent, template, and order. I'm going to kind of touch on page hierarchy in a video shortly after this. So I'm not going to really touch this too much, but basically this is if you have a page that you want it to be nested under, you would select that here. So let's just say we want it to be nested under my dojo page. Then it would show up under that in the hierarchy. We're just going to leave that blank for now. We'll touch on all these later. This is just kind of a brief, quick rundown of all the elements within this edit page screen. Here we have WordPress search optimization, and this is where we'll handle, again, the search engine optimization. So we can, put in keywords here, a meta description, stuff like that. These things just make it easier to find in search engines. So that's very important stuff here. Down here we have our menu items and our get related and resources. We are going to cover these in full, but I just want to show you quick kind of how these work. If you want to add new menu items, you just simply hit add row. Menu 1. Don't really have a link for that, so we'll just leave it blank. This is just to show you guys how easy this is. Menu 2. Update. Refresh this page, and you can see there our menu items are pulled in. So that's kind of a quick and dirty rundown on how the edit page screen looks and how it works. Again, I'm going to be breaking down each of these elements individually in great detail in the next few videos. So look for that, but this is just kind of a quick and dirty look at this.